All right, in our next segment, we're going to be covering the latest news and notes around the NFL. It's quite a long segment tonight. There's a lot of stuff going on. Training camps have started, a lot of position battles, injuries, and so forth. So bear with us as we get through this. And we like to call this Around the NFL with the Jimmer. Over to you, Jim.
Thanks, Rob. Well, hey, I just want to tell you that's reporting live from tomorrow morning here in Malaysia. Let's go ahead and just start with our favorite, Josh Gordon. He will appeal his one-year ban from the NFL that was handed down to him, which was prior to his recent DUI on August 1st, reports from Adam Schefter. Let's be honest, that's probably not going to do anything to change that situation. Good luck with that, Josh. In similar news, Justin Blackman was pulled over on July 23rd and openly admitted to smoking a blunt while driving to the police officer. Justin, props, bro. Way to be honest, but not going to help. Moving on, David Wilson. He's been cleared by doctors for contact, which means that just don't hit him above the shoulders because you probably actually will kill him. Offensive coordinator for the Jags, Jed Fish, says Toby the Great White Hope Gerhart will be the team's workhorse back for 2014. Who's going to ride that horse to a fantasy championship? Anyone? Bueller? Rob Gronkowski has been cleared for contact and will not be placed on the PUP list according to Bill Belichick, so it must be fact. Gronk was quoted saying that he plans to play the entire season.
Yeah.
That can't be real.
Can't be right.
Julio Jones is hoping for a second larger screw, along with his first one, and with some cutting-edge stem cell procedure, will help him play all season and regain his elite status. Not on my team, he won't. Ben Tate, my keeper, has a slight edge to winning running back one position for the Browns over rookie Terrence West. This has become a full-blown competition in Cleveland, along with every other skill position there, which LeBron James apparently is also competing for.
Just 1 second, can we pause? I would like to give the Jimmer a hand in his selection of Ben Tate as a keeper this year.
Yes. So proud.
Practice safe sex.
So proud.
Go fuck yourself. Practice safe sex. Fucking miss you guys.
Love it.
You may continue, good sir.
Hate you guys. Fucking nailing this one in. All right. Roddy White agrees to a 4-year contract extension with the Falcons. Yeah, that's probably because Julio isn't going to stay on the field. Moving on. Back up. Vic Ballard for the Colts is reported to have torn his Achilles at training camp. So Trent, my worst fantasy trade of all times, Richardson, and Amrad Bradshaw will be a 1-2 punch in Indy. Yeah, that's a 1-2 punch, all right. Speaking of punches, Ray Rice, who knocked out his then-fiancée and dragged her limp body out of the Atlantic Casino elevator, is only getting a 2-game suspension and a fine of $58,000 from the NFL. So let's think back. Brandon Marshall was fined $25,000 for wearing orange and green cleats last season by the NFL. Let's do the math, people. And let's go to Goodell. Suck up, you piece of shit. I would love to hear Goodell's wife take on this and what she really thinks. For a guy getting paid $43 million per year, you think he could have made a better call here. Goodell, you're a douchebag. Jamal Charles has reached a 4-year contract extension with the Chiefs. That makes him the second highest paid running back to Adrian Peterson, taking him from $3.9 million to $8.3 million. And I think we can all agree that that is money well spent. And on to another great running back. Chris Johnson will be limited in training camp, according to Rex Ryan, due to a knee injury. So he won't be known how much he's going to play this year. We just know that he's probably going to suck. So go get him, CJ 0.05K. Could be a 3-headed running back monster for the Giants this season, with Rashad Jennings being the lead back, David Wilson being the change of pace back, and rookie Andre Williams being the goal line back. Yeah, draft them all and hope that something happens. No, never mind. Don't draft them. Browns head coach Mike Pettine said that, and the best competition might be between Ben Tate and our guy Terrence West from Townsend. He forgot about LeBron James. And, things look like Cleveland might have just got more interesting. Anyways, more reports on that and Kevin Love being signed. Sidney Rice has retired. Well, there goes the Seattle wide receiver corps, officially. Percy Harvin, savior. He did it for a Super Bowl. Vernon Davis has officially reported to 49ers camp, thus ending his week holdout. Apparently he wants to get them checks. Reggie Wayne has been medically cleared for practice. Now if they can just invent a walker that'll take NFL hits, he might have a chance this year. Chargers grant Danny Woodhead a 2-year contract extension, who finished number 19 in standard and number 12 in PPR leagues last season. Good news for Woodhead and his value to that offense there. It is being reported that Marshawn Lynch is following in Jamal Charles' footprints and claiming that he will be holding out of the Sea Chickens training camp at a rate of $30,000 per day. Stay tuned, Christine Michael. I can sense the puckering of all the fantasy owners that have already declared Lynch as their keeper this year. And of course, Lynch can't, won't, or physically unable to comment due to, well, Puff the Magic Dragon. We'd like to end this one on a sad note. Demaryius Thomas's grandmother, who raised DT, has recently passed away. Our sincerest condolences, and DT, I apologize for this, and hopefully we can see you back in training camp, and wish you and your family all the best. Back to you, Rob.
Absolutely. Sincerest condolences there, DT. Best of luck this season as well. All right, guys, we are going to continue on to our ADP watch. Cushman, what do you got for us this week?
Well, we're moving on up to the east side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky.
All right, we're going to start with the guys moving up on the list, and the first one there is going to be our old friend. My back hurts, my shoulder hurts, everything hurts. Rob Gronkowski. He's moved up from the 310 to the 3-4 in the past 30 days. He'll likely continue to rise as we have news that he will not be placed on the PUP list, as we were all predicting. So, Gronk, you're still not going to be on my fantasy team, dude, because week 2, we all know that you're going to be on the IR. Cordell Patterson. Jim, your guy. He has risen from 5'2 to 4'7". Meaning that he will not be on any of my fantasy teams this year because that's way too early to pick that guy.
Here.
Rashad Jennings.
Fantasy God.
Risen. We'll see about that, Jim. I think we already put some couch shots on that in earlier episodes, so we'll have to go into the archives and take a look. Rashad Jennings has risen from the middle of the 5th to the end of the 4th round in the past month. However, with the news that David Wilson will be able to go this season. He's been medically cleared, and he's gotten some praise, actually, out of Giants camp. And we also have the rookie Andre Williams, who's going to steal some goal line carries. So Jennings' ADP will likely drop, and it should over the next month. I was really high on this guy, and now, again, David Wilson, just stay on the bench or something, man. Give Rashad a chance.
Jay, I'm just surprised it's not one of Jimmer's other keepers.
Yeah,
it's unfortunate.
Yeah, it is unfortunate because that would make.
I actually already have a trade in the works for him.
There you go. All right, good deal. All right, well, Brandon Cooks of the Saints, ADP has risen from the end of the 8th to the middle of the 8th, which is pretty high for an unproven rookie. Anybody? Tavon Austin last year? Bueller.
Yeah. No, thank you.
Yeah, no doubt. And Jay Cutler has gone from the end of the 9th to the middle of the 9th. Damn it. Stop rising, Cutler. I was going to sneak you as my backup. Dirty bastard. All right, now let's talk about the guys that are moving down. Dougie Fresh has dropped from the 212 to the 31. So out of the 2nd into the beginning of the 3rd. It's only one spot. He's not going to be on any of my teams this year anyway. I don't trust it. Zach Stacy has fallen from the middle of the 3rd to the end of the 3rd, likely as a result of drafters' concern about Mr. Trey Mason. He's probably going to take a decent role in that backfield, and in all honesty, I don't have faith that Zach Stacy is going to remain the main starter all year. Moving on, Darren, I can't play this week. McFadden has dropped from the 8-12 to the 9-4. Likely due to the masses believing MJD will be the primary running back in Oakland this year, and I am one of those masses. MJD is going to be the guy there. After week 1, when McFadden slips on the proverbial banana peel and can't play. On a side note, the Seattle defense special teams is holding steady in the middle of the 8th round in 12-man leagues. 2 full rounds before the 2nd defense, the 49ers is going off the board. And 6 rounds before the likes of Kansas City and Cleveland. What the fuck is wrong with you people? Seriously? I honestly hope that people are trolling in these mock drafts. There's my cat, everybody, just so you know. He'll probably be appearing. He's the official show mascot.
Hey, I gotta be honest. Can I get Seattle's defense in exchange for Ben Tate as a keeper?
You know, that might actually
Consider it.
That might actually be a good option for you, Jim. So, anyway, that's it for the ADP watch this week. Back to you, Rob.
All right, on our next show, we're going to be breaking down the major training camp headlines and position battles in the AFC. So join us in 2 weeks for that. In the meantime, go to Red Zone Warriors, where you can watch previous episodes, see our rankings, and subscribe to and rate the show via iTunes. And don't forget to follow us on Twitter and tweet us all your fantasy football questions at Red Zone Warriors. So for the Cushman and the Jimmer, I am Rob the Commish Smith, and remember, if you are taking a fantasy off season, you are already losing. And we'll catch you next time.